Is that better now? Holy moly. Well, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. Why that happens sometimes, I have no clue. So, what I was saying is the SBA is down to 6 left. I was going to say, Thorny, thank you very much for helping out. I do very much appreciate this on... we'll have to apologize to her. The help on getting that one filled. I'm hoping I can crush this one for you. So, thank you very much, Thorny, on that one. Yeah, so if you guys want to get those ones going, I want to clean up some of these older breaks, ideally. So, let me know. I want to get that dual SBA break going. There's no pendings. All the payments are in. There's no transfers. Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. So, everything is good to go on that one, except for those last 6 spots. And that's all we need. And then we can go from there. But, the Ovi Chancer is very close and very affordable. I agree. So I'm hoping we can have a fun night and get quite a few of these filled for you guys to keep the night going strong. Again, multiple cases. I would love to do that. And I would have no problems, Thorny, because I do this oftentimes for people who help out breaks. If you want to do a fun challenge where it's like, I'll give you either money off a spot of SBA or even a free spot if you don't do good at all. But if you do good, then you got to take a couple spots. I don't know if you wanted to play that game, but let me know. I'm always down for some extra fun, because obviously I always hope that everyone does well in these breaks. That is always the game plan. Games are fun. Yeah, I try to... You know what? When people definitely take a lot of spots to help out a break, like genuinely, it means a lot to me because it helps fill the break and gets people excited. So I try to make it fun for them too, so... But obviously, they don't have to do anything. Obviously, I want to get SBA filled as well, so I'm going to do my best to see if we can get that one going. So, but let me know if you want to do that on the SBA or something, or another break. Doesn't really matter to me. But good luck, everyone. Here we go, 24,446. We've got the Premier. I didn't even touch the top. There we go. I wish you guys the best. I piled too much stuff on the desk today. Oh, Infinity Graded Plus. Basically a product that we build. All graded cards, obviously. Just a fun, unique one that we build. But so three cards in the pack. Generally, we try to pack it like one one medium, and one good. Generally. Nice start, not even a base. For the Montreal Canadiens, autograph of New Hook. New Hook for Montreal. For the Blues, the $3.99 of Dean. Zach Dean. That's a nice start. For the Rangers, 2-color rookie auto patch, Rempe. Matt Rempe to $2.49. For the Flyers, penmanship autograph of Urson. Hey, he used up the space nicely. That's pretty sweet. Penmanship. For the Anaheim Ducks, base jersey of Leo Carlson. And for the Calgary Flames, the 99 Attractions jersey of Kadri. Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. That is a very solid set to build, in my opinion. It's they did a good job on that design-wise, and I think they're going to make it pretty accomplishable to complete. For the Montreal Canadiens, Caulfield /299. For the Penguins, /399, Blomqvist. Rookie Focus Patch Auto /99 for San Jose of Graf. Rookie Focus Patch Auto Graf. Penmanship for the Ottawa Senators of Sanderson. Jake Sanderson. Oh, sexy. Numbered 4 of 8. Mega patch for the Boston Bruins. Charlie McAvoy. Sleeve number mega patch. 4 of 8. And for the Vegas Golden Knights base jersey of Eichel. Sweet. Well, that mega patch is sexy. That was a good pack again. Really good patchiness. So let's see if we can get those dual SBA cases done. That is a great value. Huge potential, guys. Would love to crush that one. For the Dallas Stars, Wyatt Johnston /299. For the Flyers, $3.99, Luchenko. For, a 99 rookie auto patch for Chicago, Frank Nazar. Wow, we are coming out strong on this case. Our first 99. Frank Nazar. That's sweet. Congrats, Chicago. Penmanship for the Philadelphia Flyers of Morgan Frost. Holy penmanships. Does anyone have Chicago in the room? Penmanship. For the Ottawa Senators, $149, Grand Opus of Tkachuk. And for Vancouver, rookie jersey of Baines. Baines. For Vegas, $2.99, William Karlsson. For the LA Kings, $3.99 of Lee. For the Capitals, $2.49, Dubé. Dubé /249 for Washington. For the Oilers, rookie auto of Kemp. Oh my gosh. Number to 25. Patch-tacular rookie for the Rangers, Mancini. Patch-tacular Mancini. And we've got a grand opus of Kemp for the Oilers. Kemp. All right, solid case yet again. For the Red Wings, $2.99, Brinkat. For the Blue Jackets, Del Bell Ballouz to $1.99. For Seattle, $2.49, Morrison, rookie auto patch. It's got like 2 tiers. I don't know if that's technically a 2-color. So I'm not the best with colors. Is that 2 colors, guys? Is that 2 distinct different colors there? There's clearly a jersey piece and a patch piece. Ooh, a 99 Premier Focus for the Devils, Jack Hughes. New Jersey Devils, Jack Hughes. For the Maple Leafs, base jersey of Austin Matthews. And the Dallas Stars, Ottinger. Holy moly, this case is awesome. For the Calgary Flames, a Uyghur to $2.99. For the Anaheim Ducks, Zellweger, $3.99. For the Vancouver Canucks, number to 99, Lecker Mackey. 99, Lecker Mackey. That's cool. Penmanship for the Islanders, Brock Nelson. Opus to $149, Bobrovsky. And we got a Colangelo rookie jersey for Anaheim. All right. Washington, $2.99 of Pierre-Luc Dubois. For the Montreal Canadiens, Kapanen. Kapanen in Montreal. Oh, that's a big one. A Viewpoints autograph patch for the Philadelphia Flyers, Mishkov. Viewpoints patch auto, Mishkov. I don't know if that's a design over the R or if that's a crack right there. Not too sure, to be honest. But holy moly, Philly. We've got for Vancouver, Demko, base auto. For the Maple Leafs, Attractions autograph of Willie Nylander. And a Honzik for Calgary, Premier Rookies. Does anyone in the room have Philly, by the way? For Tampa, number to 25, Kucherov. Short print base. Kucherov. Number to 399 for Carolina, Nadu. 399, Nadu. For the Calgary Flames, a rookie auto quad patch, number to 15, Kuznetsov. Number to 15, Kuznetsov. That's pretty sweet. For the Anaheim Ducks, Premier Rookie for the autograph of Colangelo. Premier Rookie autograph, Colangelo. Premier Gear to 49 for the Avalanche of Makar. And we got a Blake rookie jersey, Carolina. For the Panthers, Bobrovsky to 299. For the Blue Jackets to 199, Brindley. A Focus patch auto to 99 of Norris for Ottawa. Josh Norris. Oh, wow. Nice again. This guy seems to be following me a bit. A gold base auto number to 10 for the Devils, Jack Hughes. 5 of 10, Jack Hughes. A Mega Duos to 49 of Tippett and Konechny. for Philly. Yeah, this case is just very, very good. Duos. And for the Blues, Robert Thomas. All right, last pack. Hopefully, I don't really know what else to expect, but hey, I've already crushed this case, so let's keep it going. For the Avalanche, Taves to $2.99. For the Anaheim Ducks, base auto of Lanoux. Tristan Lanoux. Anaheim rookie auto. For the Penguins, gold rookie auto patch to 65 of Pickering. Pickering. For the Islanders, numbered 25 autograph gold, Matthew Barzal. Wow. It just keeps going. Matthew Barzal. For the Dallas Stars, 5 of 10 patch, Robertson. 5 of 10, Robertson. And we finish off Matt Boldy for Minnesota jersey. There we go. My gosh. Was that amazing, or is that amazing, guys? I think that was amazing. What a case is correct. All right, well, we're going to start off the night that way. Hopefully you guys all did well. Thorny, I hope you did well as well, sir. So does anyone want to get the last 6 going in this one? Let me know. I would love to rock out those spots. Also, if anyone wants to get the Ovechkin going, again, just to help you guys out. Hold on a second. All right. So let me know if anyone wants to get the Ovechkin going, or the SBA going, or the Trilogy going. would be great. So how about this, guys? So anyone... How about this? I'll make this nice and easy. Anyone who takes 3 spots in the OV Chancer, which is that right there, I will give you an overtime pack. Again, I'm just trying to clear out some of the older breaks. So now that you guys get the benefit of extra stuff. So all I'm asking is you take 3 spots, which is very minimal dollar-wise, guys. And you automatically get an overtime pack. I'm trying to make these giveaways literally as simplistic as possible for you guys. So if anyone takes 3 spots, you will get an overtime pack. So does anyone want to get the ball rolling on that? Normally what I do is when I do special deals, it has to be like 3 additional. Because the problem is we get a lot of people who switch, cancel, adjust, and it would be impossible to track that in the future. I always appreciate you guys asking, but that's also the reason why is we've had people who've done that. They'll take deals, for example, and then literally they'll email 3 days later and hope that someone doesn't notice that they got a deal on it. So it's not uncommon. Let me put it that way. So there you go. Someone is grabbing spots. So who's next? If we can get a couple more people doing that, we should be great. Again, I'm trying to give you guys extra bonuses for getting it completed. And I'm hoping we can get a few more of these going for you guys. All right, so who is next? Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that, sir. Hey, it's always good to capitalize on anything extra, right? Anything bonus is good. All right, who is next? If we can get 1 or 2 more people, I feel like we're right there. So close. You just took 3? Well, that's even better. I haven't been updated on my end yet on that one, but hey. I think you took it in the other one. Let me just double check. I was like, I don't see it moving down. All right, so you did it in 438. I will still honor that one for you, even though it was the wrong break. But I do appreciate that, Jason. So I'll still honor that for you. But since he did that, I have to offer the same to anyone else too. So either of those Ovechkin Chancers. There you go. That's funny. Not gonna lie, that's funny. So, 401, who wants to complete it? We are awfully close, guys. I'm very surprised on quite a few of these that they're not just flying. And just a reminder, I do think if someone does take 3 more, that one will go very quickly. It is $12 a spot. That is all. So we just need a few more and we are good to go. And how about this? I will also give away a black pack in the break if we get it filled very shortly. So I am doing a 3-spot get to an overtime with a black pack giveaway as well if this gets filled. I am trying my best to get these moving for you guys. So I'm really hoping we have someone who wants to kind of get it rocking out. So let me know. By the way, the SBA looks like it might be down to 4 left. That would be fun. So again, if anyone wants to crush that one, let me know. And then we can hopefully rock out a few other breaks. The one that kind of surprises me is that 4-box premiere, 4 different years. And there's a lot of good value teams in that one, in my opinion, but and the Ovechkin is down to 7 left. Sorry, the Ovechkin is now down to 6 left. I like that. 6 to go in the OV. Thank you for whoever just did the checkout for 3 of them. And Eric, thank you, sir. Someone getting lucky with the OV chance, yeah. You got the right one this time. Yes. Good job. That is funny. Alright, so guys, the OV's down to 6. 3 spots will get you an overtime pack. So let me know. We are so close. So we are close on 2 breaks. The OV is just a few more spots left to go. That is it. I would love to clean that one up. Get that one going. The transfer just came in again, so we are good officially. I appreciate that. All right, very little spots left in the OV now, guys. So who wants to crush it? The OV looks like it's down to 4 left now. Appreciate that. Whoever just took 3 more. Perfect. So who wants to complete the OV? And Game Worn, congrats on the overtime pack. All right, we are right at the end now for the not the overtime, the Ovechkin. There we go. So one more person can do it. Who wants to clean up that OV? And we can do it right away. So, anybody want to get that one officially done? We are down to 4. But I'm very confident we can get it going. So let me know. And again, well, ladies and gentlemen, only 4 to go in the chancer at $12. And we can get that one going. Faux show. All right, it looks like the chancer is down to 2 left. And just an FYI, guys, the SBA is looking pretty good. We are just waiting on a transfer for the SBA. That's it, and it should be pretty quick. But if any one of you guys want to grab those last 2 in the OV, we can get that one done first pretty quickly. So we should have the dual case going, and then hopefully the OV is down to 2. So if anyone wants to close it out, Rochi, what's up, buddy? How you doing? It's down to 2, yeah, and I'm just waiting on a transfer for the dual case. So what I'm hoping for is we get the Ovechkin done. We can crush the Ovi, and then hopefully the transfers in quickly on the dual case, and then we crush a dual case. So again, if anyone wants to grab 1 or 2 of the last spots in the Ovi, we are 100% going to be good to go then. And again, that one's a super quick one. The dual case most definitely is not a super quick one. So who wants to knock out those last 2? We are right there. OV will be done. And again, just waiting on the transfer for the dual case. So we just need someone to grab those 2, and we can crush it. I don't know how we're sitting at 2. 2 $12 spots. That is all. Does anybody want to get it going? There we go. Looks like it is moving. And then hopefully the transfer comes in shortly. Thank you, sir. And I think we're good to go on the Ovi, so you guys are really good on that. I appreciate that. All right, and then the black pack will go to the person who lands on top. Just so you guys know. So, black pack, person on top. I will do the random, and then we'll crush that one, and hopefully the transfer comes in the other one. So here we go. 24,401 3 times. Here's all the names. 1, 2, 3. And those are the teams. And here's the random. There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. So the Gautier 9-5 M&T goes to Mike M. The Hanzik goes to Game Worn. Lecker Mackey 9-5 goes to Sita. And Ken gets the Ovi. Congrats. And obviously black pack goes to Jason. There we go. All right. There we go. Congrats, everybody. And 343 is going to be ready to go. Did you hit that? It looks like you did. Yes, sir. It looks like you did. Again, we posted in the thread, so if you need to confirm it, it is always there. All right, so I got the randos, not done yet. $24,343 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And the teams are here. 1, 2, 3. There you go. A few minutes for trading, then I'll get the break going. And we're grabbing a master case for you guys for the other one. Just one for the shelf. Oh, I can open it. I'll toss ya the other one. All right, guys. So you guys get to pick because one's going on the shelf and the other is going to go in the break. Do you guys want the front one or the back one? You guys can tell me. Back one? Done. Thank you. All right, so out of curiosity, just gonna throw this out there. Do you guys want me to open 1 and 1? So like I can open one 23-24 at a time and then one 24-25, so that way it's kind of like a duel. Or do you guys want me to just go straight up cases? I don't mind either way. It's whatever you guys want, to be honest. Any recommendations? If not, I will just go straight up 24-25 followed by 23-24. But I have no problems doing one of each. See if kind of keeps it entertaining. But and if no one tells me anything, then I'll start. I will start. Here we go. 24,343. We've got the dual case spa. I wish you guys all the best of luck. Alright, let's see if we get a Celebrini case and a Bedard case. That would be awesome. Anyone else got some calls? We got a Spectrum for Carolina of Jarvis. Maximum Blue of Matthews for the Leafs. Future Watch Red of Johansson for the Red Wings. Spectrum Future Watch for the Red Wings of Casa. Focus of Cooley for Calgary. And a other Cooley for Utah Red. Future Watch Inscribed Auto for the Rangers, Mancini. Got a couple Mancinis tonight. We got a collabs of the Blues and a Goncalves red for Tampa Bay. Sign of the Times for Seattle, Burakovsky. Burakovsky for Seattle. Focus of Colangelo for Anaheim and a red of Norris for Ottawa. We've got a maximum of Hughes for Vancouver, pageantry of Lundell for Florida, and a red Future Watch of McLean for the Islanders. Focus of Bork for Dallas. Pageantry for the Blue Jackets of Jurisic. And a Lafreniere for the Rangers red. Focus Blue of Blake for the Carolina Hurricanes. Ogren for Minnesota Pageantry. And a red of Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim. Collabs for Boston. Pageantry of Schmaltz for the Coyotes. And a Marner red for the Maple Leafs. We've got a $3.99 icons for the Islanders of McLean. Maximum of Pasternak for Boston. And a red of Novak for Nashville. Another, that's Interesting. Icons, the $3.99 for the Rangers of Offman. Focus of Brazeau for Boston. Pageantry red of Rust for Pittsburgh. And a Clark for the Devils. Future Watch red. All right. Well, 2 icons in a box. Unusual. We've got a Spectrum for the Devils of Jack Hughes. Focus of Bryson for Vegas. And for Tampa, red of Crozier. Future Watch Retro for the Buffalo Sabres of Rusick. We got a Collabs for Florida and a Boldy red for Minnesota. Future Watch Horizontal, $5.99 for Chicago of Allen. We got a Collabs Blue for Winnipeg and a Chibrikov Future Watch Red for Winnipeg. Sign of the Times for the Boston Bruins of Coyle. Focus for Vancouver of Baines. And a Yossi for Nashville red. Maximum of Barkov for Florida. Pageantry of Lemieux for Pittsburgh. Kapanen, Future Watch red for Montreal. Focus of Rempe for the Rangers. Pageantry of DeBrincat for the Red Wings. And an Ovechkin red for the Caps. Collabs of Chicago. Pageantry of Leo Carlson for Anaheim. Thompson red Future Watch for the Sharks. Focus of Poland for Avalanche. Draisaitl Pageantry for the Oilers. Korchinski for Chicago red. Future Watch non-auto Prishapov for the Avalanche. $9.99. Focus Blue of Nadeau for Carolina. A red Pageantry of Brodeur for the Devils. And a Future Watch red Lane Hudson for Montreal. Icons to $3.99 for San Jose of Graf. Maximum McKinnon for the Avs. And a red Peltier for Calgary. I have to grab a 3,200 count. Get them all out in here. After this box, I'll grab it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that one's filled. So I'll be right back after that. Spectrum for the Maple Leafs of Tavares. We got a focus of Graf for the Sharks. And a back for the Dallas Stars. Red. We got a curated to $2.99 for Carolina of Chatfield. Nice curated SIGs. Collabs for Minnesota. And a red base of Bedard. Future Watch Auto to $9.99 for the Boston Bruins of Brazeau. Focus of Cormier for Vegas. And a Blake for Carolina red. We've got another curated signatures for Anaheim, McTavish. That's pretty cool. Maximum of Kreider for the Rangers and a red of Swayman for Boston. Maximum blue of Draisaitl for the Oilers, Pageantry for Anaheim of Gauthier, and a red for Carolina of Nadeau. Focus green of Brindley for the Jackets. Pageantry of Marchand for Boston. And a red of Kucherov for Tampa. Focus of Slaggert for Chicago. Pageantry of McDavid for the Oilers. And a Crotty for Minnesota Red. Collabs of Calgary. We got a Pageantry for the Islanders of Brock Nelson. And a Bjorkstrand Red for Seattle. Focus of Morrison for Seattle. Pageantry Red of Stützle for Ottawa. Future Watch Red for the Islanders of Ishikov. Miller Maximum for Vancouver. Draisaitl Red for the Oilers. And a hollow foil of Leon Draisaitl. That's pretty cool. Leon for the Oilers. All right, let me just get the base box that I need. 1 second, guys. I'll be back. All right, inscribed Future Watch thus far. We've got a Spectrum for Anaheim of Zegras, Collabs Blue for Tampa, and a Celebrini Red rookie for the Sharks. We got a Spectrum Future Watch for Seattle of Morrison, Focus of Gauthier for Anaheim, and a Red of Montembeault for Montreal. We've got a regular Future Watch auto to go with your inscribed Mancini. The double Mancini case for the Rangers. Collabs for the Islanders, and a red of Bussy for Boston. Oh my God, Marks of Distinction, number to 25, Alex Ovechkin. Out of 25, Ovechkin. Well, that surely is going to be the case hit. Wow. Well then, congrats, Washington. Maximum for the Rangers, Panarin, and a red of Marchand for Boston. Focus for the Jackets of Brindley, Pageantry for Florida of Barkov, and a red of George for the Islanders. Collabs for Vancouver. Pageantry of Tage Thompson for Buffalo. And a Keller red for the Coyotes. Or, sorry, Utah. Focus blue of Thomas for LA. Pageantry for Montreal, Montembeault. And a Will Smith for San Jose red. Focus of Del Bell Blues for the Jacket. Pageantry McTavish for the Ducks. Shesterkin red for the Rangers. Maximum Kaprizov for Minnesota. Pageantry red for the Devils, Jack Hughes. And a Miss Yule for the Devils. Future Watch red. Future Watch blue for Chicago. Del Mastro. $3.99. Focus of Scanlon for the Rangers. And a red of Panarin for the Rangers. All right. Well then, nice Ovi. Ovi. We've got a Spectrum for the Red Wings of Larkin, a Focus blue of Morrison for Seattle, and a Pickering for Pittsburgh red. Spectrum Future Watch for the Islanders of Ishikov, a Focus of Hudson for Montreal, and a red for Dallas of Robertson. We've got for the Flyers, horizontal Future Watch auto to $5.99, Kolesov. Philadelphia. We got a Maximum Suzuki for Montreal and a red Future Watch of Lecker-Mackey. Oh, we got a patch. I'm going to save that one to the end. We got a Collabs for the Rangers, a Pageantry of Tomasino for Nashville, and for the Avalanche, red of Richie. Focus for the Sharks of Romanov, Pageantry for LA of Kaliev, and a red for Carolina of Aho. Maximum blue of Miller for Vancouver, Pageantry for the Oilers of Gretzky, and for the Devils, Future Watch red of Casey. Maximum of Makar for the Avs, Pageantry for the Jackets of Fantilli, and a Miro Heiskanen red for Dallas. Future Watch blue for Utah, Vil Alta. Focus of Ostapchuk for Ottawa, Pageantry red for Oilers of McDavid, and a Future Watch red of Rempe for the Rangers. A green Future Watch to $1.99 of Ishikov for the Islanders. Collabs for LA and a red of Schneider for the Rangers. We got a patchy. All right. We got a red of Marchesso for Nashville. Focus of Ogren for Minnesota. And for the Islanders, number to 100, McLean. Future Watch patch auto, McLean. That's pretty sweet. All right. Ciao, ciao. We've got a Spectrum for the Penguins, Letang, a Focus blue of Kuznetsov for Minnesota, and a red of Brazo for Boston. Spectrum Future Watch for the Jackets of Del Bell Blues. Focus for the Devils of Hallonen. And a red of McTavish for Anaheim. Future Watch Horizontal Auto to $5.99. Baines for Vancouver. Baines. We got a collabs for Dallas and a red of Kemp for the Oilers. Telemetry auto for the Rangers of Trouba. Telemetry, Trouba. We got a focus of Stankoven for Dallas and a red of Heishier for the Devils. Maximum for the Leafs of Matthews, pageantry of Reinhardt for Florida, and a Scanlon red for the Rangers. Focus of Blake for Carolina, pageantry of Russ for Pittsburgh, and a Hellebuck red for the Jets. We got a collabs blue for Carolina, pageantry of Broder for the Devils, and a Rafai red for the Maple Leafs. Collabs for the Jets, pageantry of Stützle for Ottawa, and a red of Kopitar for LA. Focus of Nadu for Carolina, Brady Tkachuk red pageantry for Ottawa, Kuznetsov red for Minnesota. We've got a 99 limited gold Mishkov for Philadelphia. That's a sweet one. Mishkov night. We got a Draisaitl maximum for the Oilers and a Brock Nelson for the Islanders red. All right, 2 more boxes in this case, and we move on to another one. Focus blue of Costa for Detroit, pageantry for the Hawks of Nazar, and a Poulter for the Devils red future watch. Spectrum for the Oilers of Draisaitl, a focus of Mukamadulin for the Sharks, and a future watch red of Graf for the Sharks. Spectrum Future Watch for Vancouver of Baines, collabs for Montreal, and a red of Tavares for the Maple Leafs. Future Watch Horizontal to $5.99 for Tampa Bay of Corrosier. $5.99. Focus of Lambert for Winnipeg, and a Future Watch red for LA of Lee. We've got a moment autograph for the Panthers, Sam Reinhart. Well, that's pretty sweet. Sam Reinhart for Florida. Maximum of Kucherov for Tampa. And a red of McDavid for the Oilers. Collabs green of Vancouver, pageantry of Coronado for Calgary, and a red of Pasternak for Boston. Focus of Nazar for Chicago, pageantry of Kucherov for Tampa, and a red of Dubé for Washington. Collabs for the Maple Leafs, pageantry for Pittsburgh of Stevens, and a red for Buffalo of Dahlin. We've got a $3.99 for the Panthers of Gills. $3.99 Gills. Focus of Malatesta for the Jackets. A red pageantry for Washington of Carlson. And a red future watch for Chicago Nazar. Through $9.99 non-auto future watch for Dallas of Back. Maximum of Forsberg for Nashville, and a Coronado red for Calgary. All right, last box. In this case. We got a maximum of Nylander for the Leafs, a pageantry of Tkachuk for Ottawa, and a Zuber for Utah red future watch. Spectrum for Ottawa of Tkachuk, focus of Kuznetsov for Minnesota, and a red for Philadelphia of Kolosov. Spectrum future watch for Boston of Brazeau, collabs for Carolina, and a red of Taves for the Avs. Future watch auto, Thompson for San Jose, $9.99. Focus blue of Doan for Utah, and a Thomas red for LA. We've got a Chirography for Philadelphia of Travis Konechny. Focus of Doan for Utah. Crosby red for Pittsburgh. We got a focus for the Red Wings of Casa. Pageantry of Cooley for the Coyotes. And a Wyatt Johnston for Dallas red. Collabs for Tampa. Carlson pageantry for the Caps. And a Steinberg for the Avalanche red. Focus of Thomas for LA. Pageantry of Jack Hughes for the Devils. And a red of Shen for the Blues. $3.99 for the Blue Jackets. Malatesta. Maximum blue of Nylander for the Leafs. Cooley red pageantry for the Coyotes. And a Gills future watch red for the Panthers. $9.99 for the Rangers. Scanlon non-auto future watch. McDavid maximum performance for the Oilers. And a red Sorokin for the Islanders. Well, can't go wrong with that case, can we? All right. Let's see if 23-24 can match the goodies of 24-25. What do you guys think? We're going to match it. We're going to beat it. Start off with an Evolve of Ekholm. Pageantry for Minnesota of Dewar. And a red of Makar for the Avs. Evolve Blue Bertuzzi. Pageantry of Rantanen for the Avs. Future Watch red of Ginning for the Flyers. Focus of Gutman for the Hawks. Pageantry of Tkachuk for Ottawa. Future Watch red for the Blue Jackets of McCowan. Collabs for the Red Wings. Pageantry of Edvinson for the Red Wings. And a red of Pasternak for Boston. Focus of Benson for Buffalo. Pageantry of Marcel Dion red for LA. Voronkov Future Watch red for the Blue Jackets. Future Watch auto for the Boston Bruins. Kopanen. $9.99. Evolve of Tage Thompson and a Future Watch red for the Penguins of Shea. We've got an Authentics autograph for the Avalanche of Lehkonen. It's not one of focus apparently. Focus of Kaiser for the Hawks and a Marchesso red for Vegas. Focus McDonough for Vancouver. Cider red for the Red Wings. And that's a good one. Hollow foil rookie, Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Dustin Wolf. We've got a collabs for the Coyotes. Spectrum for the Oilers, McDavid. And a Marilinen Future Watch Red for Ottawa. Spectrum Future Watch for the Islanders of Dorondu. Greg Focus for the Sens. And a Grubauer Red for Seattle. Utah is Arizona. Yes, sir. Yeah. Utah. We've got a collapse green for LA. Pageantry for the Maple Leafs of Ryan Reeves. And an Eichel red for Vegas. Evolve of JT Miller. Pageantry of Romanov for the Islanders. And a Sweezy for the Blue Jackets red Future Watch. Collabs blue of Calgary. Pageantry of Cheevers for Boston. And a Desnoyers for Philadelphia Future Watch red. Collabs for Tampa. Pageantry of Joshua for Vancouver. And a Heishier red for the Devils. Focus for Ottawa Marilinen. Pageantry red of Kempe for LA. And a Benson for Buffalo. Future Watch red. We've got a retro Future Watch auto to $3.99 for Chicago of Kaiser. Focus of Desharnais for the Oilers. Future Watch red for the Preds of Livingstone. Holy tease box. $9.99 Korchinski Future Watch auto. Chicago. We got a Timo Meier Evolve and a red of Rantanen for the Avs. Focus of Lacombe for the Ducks. Non-auto Future Watch to $9.99 of Sweezy for the Jackets. And for the Devils, red of Timo Meier. Spectrum for the Devils of Bratt. Focus blue of McGing for the Blues. And a red for the Preds of Evangelista. Spectrum of Iorio for Washington. Collabs for the Islanders. And a red of Jonathan Quick for the Rangers. Well, that was a solid box there for Chicago. My gosh. Weird they had both in 24, 25. What do you mean? Oh, you mean Utah. We've got a retro, or not, sorry, an update Future Watch auto of Hollander. $9.99. We got a focus of Cleveland for Ottawa and a Farrell for Montreal Future Watch red. We've got a base update auto gold for Calgary of Markstrom. And by the way, Rochi, it's been a while since we've chatted. How you been? Evolve of Toffoli and a Tavares red. We've got a focus of Ginning for Philly. $3.99 blue for the Boston Bruins. Poitras and a Kachuk red for Florida. Aho FX for Carolina. A blue. That's a good one. A blue collabs with Connor Bedard for Chicago. Svozil for the Blue Jackets red. Spectrum Future Watch of Gushin for the Sharks. Collabs for Vancouver. Kyle Connor for the Jets. Red. Evolve of Zuccarello. Pageantry for Vancouver, Hirose. And a Future Watch red, Tompkins for Tampa. A blue focus of Levi for Buffalo, Rogie Vachon for the LA Kings Pageantry. And a red Future Watch of Matt Murray for Dallas. Collabs for Montreal, Pageantry for the Red Wings of Casper, and a red for the Islanders of Bo Horvat. We got a focus of Kesselring for the Coyotes, Pageantry red of Peltier for Calgary, and a Future Watch red for the Buffalo Sabres of Kulich. Green focus of Farrell for Montreal, Pageantry of Denisenko for Florida, and a Cousins red for Buffalo. But yeah, Rochi, it happens sometimes depending on when the cards get printed, right? If they know they can make a change, they will. But obviously some cards basically get printed way before. So it's almost like if you look at Premier, all of Matthew's stuff, I believe, has an assistant captain, which is funny because that literally now is, we're on year 2 of this, right? Focus of Mintukov for Anaheim. Pageantry of Benson for Buffalo. And a Tage Thompson red for Buffalo. Out on the field, yeah. Evolve of Bo Horvat. Pageantry of Lundell for Florida. Miro Shnischenko red Future Watch for Washington. Focus of Hirose for Vancouver. Pageantry Pareko for the Blues. Ridley Gregg, Future Watch red for Ottawa. Collabs for Buffalo. Pageantry of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Miller, red for the Rangers. Evolve Blue, Kevin Fiala. Pageantry of Skinner, red for the Oilers. And a Future Watch red, Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Future Watch, $9.99 of Gushin, San Jose. Gushin. Focus Blue of Korchinski for Chicago. And a Jarventi for the Ottawa Senators rookie. Future Watch Auto to $9.99 for the Devils, Luke Hughes. $9.99 New Jersey, Luke Hughes. Evolve of Ryan O'Reilly and a red of Perron for the Red Wings. Collabs for Anaheim, Spectrum of Konechny for Philly. Future Watch red, Kesselring for the Coyotes. Focus of Rusick for Buffalo. 99 gold base of Marchand for Boston. And a Mikey Anderson red for L to the A. A Spectrum Future Watch of Greaves for the Jackets. Focus of Bolduc for the Islanders. And a Hughes for the Devils, red. Yeah, I'm thinking that Luke Hughes is probably the case hit Future Watch. But you never know. That is why we just keep on going. Well, it's not like I would stop on this anyway, so. We've got a focus for the Devils of Luke Hughes. Pageantry for Anaheim of Teemu Solani. And a Zegras red for Anaheim. Evolve of Tarasenko. Pageantry for the Islanders of Dufour. Future Watch red of Montemalo for Ottawa. Focus of Farrell for Montreal. Pageantry of Leo Carlson for Anaheim. And a Kessel Future Watch red for the Blues. Collabs for LA. Pageantry for Minnesota of Zuccarello. And a McKinnon red for the Avs. Collabs blue for Boston. Pageantry red of JT Miller for Vancouver. And a Struble red Future Watch for Montreal. Future Watch Auto to 9.99 for the Maple Leafs of Bobby McMahon. Focus Blue of Edvinsson for the Red Wings. And a McDonough for Vancouver. Rookie red. Sign of the Times for Minnesota, Connor Dewar. We got an Evolve of McCann and a red of Barkov for Florida. Focus of Matt Murray for Dallas. Icons, $3.99 of Svozil for the Jackets. And a McTavish for Anaheim red. Collabs for the Avs. Shesterkin Spectrum for the Rangers. Poitras for Boston Future Watch red. Spectrum Future Watch of Cooley for the Rangers. Focus of Forster for Philly. And a red for the Montreal Canadiens of Kirby Dach. Kirby. All right. We got an Evolve Bertuzzi. Pageantry of Levi for Buffalo. And a Huberdeau red for Calgary. Focus Blue for Anaheim of Carlson. Pageantry of Middlestad for Buffalo. And a Thrun Future Watch red for the San Jose Sharks. Focus for the Maple Leafs of Minton. Darnell Nurse Pageantry for the Oilers. And a Kaiser Future Watch red for the Hawks. Collabs of Boston. Pageantry for the Avalanche of Makar. And a red for Boston of Swayman. Focus for the Red Wings of Edvinsson. Pageantry red of Nyes for the Maple Leafs. And a Durandu for the Islanders Future Watch red. Retro Future Watch $6.99 Lavoie for the Oilers. Focus of Nyes for the Leafs. And a Future Watch red Bobby McMahon for the Maple Leafs. Focus of Levi for Buffalo. A 99 red for Montreal of Suzuki. And a Zuccarello for Minnesota red. Collabs of Chicago with Bedard. Spectrum of Larkin for the Red Wings. And a red Future Watch Korchinski for Chicago. Spectrum Future Watch for the Jackets of Svozil. Stamkos Evolve for, doesn't have the team right now. And a Jurisic red base for the Jackets. We've got a Sign of the Times for the Maple Leafs of Joseph Woll. Sign of the Times. Focus of Fantilli for the Jackets. And a red McDavid for the Oilers. Two more to go. Focus Coronado for Calgary. Pageantry of Krebs for Buffalo. Teravainen red for Carolina. Evolve of Pavelski. Pageantry of Desharnais for the Oilers. Iorio Future Watch red for Washington. Focus for Nashville of Askarov. Mintyukov for Anaheim Pageantry. And a Future Watch red of Finiseyev for Nashville. Collabs for the Blue Jackets. Pageantry of Roos for Chicago. And a Sveshnikov red for Carolina. Focus Blue of Nyes for the Leafs. Sillinger Pageantry red for the Blue Jackets. Bolinski's for the Florida Panthers red Future Watch. Future Watch Auto for the Coyotes, Castle Ring. $9.99 Kessel Ring. Evolve of Stamkos for, doesn't matter, team again. And a Future Watch Red for the Anaheim Ducks of Lacombe. We've got a patch. We'll save that puppy. Focus of Dufour for the Islanders. Kaiser, $3.99 blue Future Watch for the Hawks. And a red of Sam Reinhart for Florida. Seattle Collabs. Spectrum of Beniers for Seattle. And a Future Watch red of Andre for Philly. Sign of the Times for the Devils, Tyce Thompson. Focus of Faber for Minnesota. And a red of Kopitar for LA. All right. Red of Yossi for the Preds. Evolve of Barkov for Florida. And upside down, but that's not too shabby. Number /100, Kyle Connor. Winnipeg Jets. Limited auto patch, Kyle Connor. All right. We've got an Evolve of Sam Reinhart. Pageantry Bedard for Chicago. Sorokin red for the Islanders. Focus blue of Fantilli for the Jackets. Urisic Pageantry for the Jackets. Emberson Future Watch red for the Sharks. Collabs for Dallas. Pageantry of Crosby for the Penguins. And a Florida Panthers red of Lundell. Focus of Kopanen for Boston. Pageantry of Ehlers for Winnipeg. And a Soloveov for the Calgary Flames. Future Watch red. Focus for Calgary of Dewar. Pageantry red for Ottawa of Gregg. Future Watch red of Greaves for the Blue Jackets. Future Watch Auto to $9.99 for Chicago of Stauber. Stauber, $9.99. Evolve of Duchesne and a Future Watch red of Hirose for Vancouver. Retro Future Watch Auto for the Maple Leafs, Fraser Minton. $6.99. Fraser Minton. Focus of Casper for the Red Wings. And a Fiala red for LA. Focus of Nesterenko for Anaheim. $9.99. Winterton for Seattle. And a red of Troy Terry for Anaheim. Collabs for Philly. Spectrum of Stutzel for Ottawa. And a Future Watch red of Hunt for Minnesota. Another Future Watch retro auto for the Boston Bruins of McLaughlin for Boston. $6.99. Focus of Cooley for the Coyotes. And a Kyrou for the Blues. Red. All right, now time to do the randos for the Evolve. Top, bottom, middle. All right, 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The bottom are going to get them. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Well, I would say that was pretty solid. Luke Hughes and an Ovechkin. I think that was pretty nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, is there anything else you guys wish to get going? I am happy to try to get something else going if you guys want. How about this? The trilogy break. I will give a black pack if we can get that filled in 15 minutes. So that one is pretty close. I think pretty easy. And if not, then completely understand. So let me know. And if not, no problemos. I understand we've had a fun day. A premier case and 2 cases of SBA. So let me know. And if not, we will be live tomorrow. It looks like a resounding silence. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like everyone's pretty much done for the night, which is A-okay. We will be live tomorrow at approximately probably 5 p.m. I might go on a bit earlier, but we're aiming for 5. So have yourselves a great rest of the evening, and we will see you guys tomorrow.